You're listening to SiliconEdge's Spotlight Interview Series. Now, here's your host, James Santagata.
FCI, or the frame creation industry. This is a term I've developed to characterize the literal industry which creates the lenses, the filters, the frames by which we interpret events around us. And they help define and determine what frames, lenses, or filters are approved and which ones are verboten. Now, some quick examples of the industries or associations, organizations involved in this frame creation include Hollywood, Madison Avenue, the controlled media, that's commonly known as the mass media or the mainstream media, the Academy Awards or Oscars, Nobel Prizes, Pulitzer Prizes, and so on. These frames can be both positive or negative. They can uplift, or they can also shackle, restrain, or enslave. Now, once a frame has been created, it needs to be continuously maintained and reinforced. And in many cases, it can also be expanded far beyond its original definition, yet the emotional or psychological impact will remain as strong or stronger as with the original, more narrow definition. Now, here are some major participants or agents in the FMI or frame maintenance industry. We've got teachers, professors, priests, rabbis, pastors, your parents, friends, neighbors, relatives, and so on. Many, of course, may be well-meaning and not even realize that they are part of this industry or process. So whoop-de-doo, why should anyone care, let alone us? Why should we care about frames? Well, frames are critical to understand, for any number of reasons, what's happening in the world. First, they help determine what we see or what we ignore, how we think, what options we're allowed to consider, how we respond, how we can respond, how we can't, and then based on these options, what we decide. There's massive impact based on these frames. Beyond this, many frames have actually been weaponized. This is what I call frame weaponization, the weaponization of frames. And these are very common. They're almost a rant on many of the college campuses for the last 20 or 30 years.
Thanks for listening. This program has been a presentation of SiliconEdge. SiliconEdge is personalized innovation for your competitive edge. Innovate, communicate, transform. Only at silicon-edge.com.